Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube followers. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing a reading for Leo for the month of November for our fall 2024 reading. We're going to start the reading with our little fall deck, and we have the cards Caution. We had this for another one of our piles for the month of November. So we have Caution and we have Territorial. Interesting for our dear Leos. I'm getting several messages already. Is somebody being territorial over someone you love, over you? Are you being territorial over somebody? Let's see what the tea leaves have to tell us to get more clarification on today's reading. So this is for our Leo energy, our Leo zodiacs, our Leos out there for the month of November. Ooh, I'm gonna take all these from our tea leaves. So we had Caution, Territorial, we have Bouquet, Compliments from Admirer. Ooh, I'm getting several messages. I'm getting something of somebody kind of wooing you, somebody coming after you, somebody kind of coming on to you. There's a lot of compliments, there's a lot of admiration, there's a lot of energy of feeling good. I'm feeling, but I feel this person comes with some territorial energy. Like once they kind of get a little bit of a taste of you, a little bit of a sense of you, they get overly territorial for some reason. We have Owl, good advice from a wise person. Is this somebody trying to help you out? Somebody trying to advise you? Somebody trying to give you caution, I'm getting. Somebody giving you caution about this person that might be territorial, that might be kind of really good looking on the outside, kind of hitting all the markers on the outside with compliments, being an admirer, being in this beautiful, and I'm seeing a beautiful like high school love, high school puppy love type energy, but I'm seeing that somebody can kind of see through this person, somebody that loves you possibly. We have Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. We have Wishbone, a wish is granted. I'm seeing that you possibly wanted something, some more kind of like loving energy from people, some more people admiring you, some more people noticing you. I'm feeling like you kind of wished for this kind of attention, but what you might be getting is somebody, I'm getting the message like careful what you wish for, because you might be getting somebody that's just kind of like overly territorial, overly possessive, overly just something about them, which it might feel good in return in the beginning or at the moment, but after a while I feel like it's going to pick up. It's just going to take on a life of its own, I'm hearing. So with somebody giving us good advice, it's somebody that's not kind of like tainted or jaded by this love. They kind of can see something. They see something in this person that you possibly can't at the moment. We have targets, a goal-orientated person. And I see that with piercing eyes. I don't know if this is you sometimes, that you kind of want to hit this target. You want to hit this desire that you have, but I also see this person kind of targeting you or just really has their eye on you, just really has this kind of like piercing gaze at you. We have Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Has this been somebody that's kind of been putting in the work with you, kind of putting in, I hear like slow play. I hear that you've kind of always been keeping them at arm's length or being a little bit kind of rude to them at times, but they're always like at arm's length. They're always kind of willing to play the slow game with you. We have Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. We have two cards. We got Religious Factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, interesting. That's for your love cards for the month of November. Let's get some more from the tarot. Let's see what kind of messages we could get from the tarot. Just some clarification of what these cards all might mean. So Retreat, kind of, I feel like your soul is telling you to kind of get away with somebody, go away with somebody. This is possibly even the person giving you good advice or being wise. Or I don't know if you're kind of nudging to go with the kind of the energy that's kind of right there in your face. That territorial energy is somebody that really puts the energy like right in your face, and you're having the nudge to retreat with them. Possibly you're going on a private vacation, kind of like a fall vacation for the month of November. I'm hearing just really be careful at the end. We have King of Pentacles. And I see them kind of gazing at you. I see somebody that has their eye on you, kind of gazing at you for our dear Leos. I see somebody that possibly has a lot of possessions, can kind of show off a lot of things with you. And you're just like another thing on their arm. You're just, not necessarily it's just like any other thing, but you're another thing that they wanted to acquire, to have on their arm, to have as another possession. So I see somebody that's really into possessions. This is possibly this territorial person, because once they have you, I feel like they don't want to let you go. Um, I don't know how to put this into words, but I feel like they kind of see you as a possession. They see you as just like, not just like, but they see you as another thing they must obtain. So I'm getting the sense to really listen to this wise person, this person that's kind of telling you to be careful. I'm seeing that in the end, you kind of feel this might be for you still, that this like kind of piercing person is possibly for you, that you feel like maybe they were meant for me. Maybe I'm this like strong entity, I'm this strong person because they're meant for me. And this is somebody you possibly think you can tame, somebody that you can kind of, I'm seeing the word charity in a sense. Like you've probably been told like you're not charity, but you feel like you could change them, that you can kind of get to them, you can help them. But just really be careful with that kind of energy. I'm seeing a lot of like helping energy, that you feel like they can help you in a sense because they own so much possessions or they have so much to give. And I feel like you think you can help them, possibly with their character or their loneliness or something, but it might be a lot of work at the end. I'm seeing just having to put in a lot of work that doesn't really pay off, no matter what kind of possessions or what they think they have to offer you. I'm seeing that you're always going to have to put in more work than they do. I'm seeing that overall you have this like lightheartedness about everything. You have this lightheartedness, how you're going into everything, how you're seeing everything, how you kind of perceive the world or perceive the situation. I see just a very light-hearted airiness, like you're ready to get away with them. You're ready to kind of put your morals, your religious factors, your religious upbringing, or just something. I see like possibly you're into this type of religion last year, and then this year this person just completely switched everything up for you. So I'm seeing a lot of changes within you that this person brought out, and that's possibly why somebody has this feeling to really kind of come and talk to you about it and come at you about it. I see a celebration at the end. I see that overall you get to celebrate this. I don't know if you at the end go through with something, go through with some kind of commitment with this person. This wasn't meant to be a love reading for November for dear Leos, but it's definitely turning into one. I see a celebration. I also see you kind of getting away with girls, so maybe that's the retreat, where you end up just kind of retreating from something and then going off with some friends, some lady friends, maybe bachelorette parties, different kinds of parties, baby showers, just things like that, where you really get to be amongst a couple of women of your life. I see like mothers, grandmothers, just in general, just all the women of your life. We have the star, so we had the strength, and now we have the star. What I'm getting from this star is just kind of like, it's still, just something very still and glistening. I'm not sure if possibly you're going to be offered some kind of ring or some kind of commitment, some kind of diamond. I see like something very glistening with this type of star, but it's also like halfway hidden in a sense. Like it might be very shiny on top, but then at the bottom there might be, I don't know, I see mold. I see like just kind of just things that are messy or dirty, just things that wouldn't kind of coincide with what's on top. So really look out for that. And I feel that's why this person is here in your life. This good advice from a wise person is just somebody that can really see through the fluff, that can see through a lot of things. We have the 10 of Swords, so this is always about completion, kind of putting the nail on it, just kind of finishing off. So you are going to make a decision possibly for the month of November. So I don't know if this overall energy with this person has been happening for quite a while, where November kind of really wraps it up, or November really puts a lot of factors on the table, puts a lot of different scenarios on the table, where you kind of finally come to a decision, and at the end you possibly get to celebrate. So possibly you come to a decision and you possibly go off right away with a couple friends, or a new interest or something like that. But I see decisions being made. I see something that's been possibly going on for quite a while kind of coming to an end. We have origins, remember your roots. And this is possibly also with the wise person. I don't know why this wise person is really calling to me. Or possibly they just really have your back. Just somebody that really loves you. Possibly an aunt, an uncle. Just somebody that sees right through the situation for you. Because they really love you. They really understand what's going on. They really lived within the world. I see dealer for some reason, but we're going to go with what we have here. We have Dean. If you see any letters or words that resonate for you, You don't have to see the entire thing. We have dill. So this is about pickle. When I think about pickle, it could be theaters, it could be date nights at theaters, it could be pregnancy. A lot of pregnancies crave pickles and things like that. I see doctors, so maybe Dr. Pepper. So maybe snacking, going off with your friends, having snacks, having like movie nights. I see possibly seeing the movies that come around the week of Thanksgiving, like all the big time blockbusters and everything. Let's see what we have for numbers. Oh, we have 0 numbers. So I wonder if that's a 0 because we just picked up like a non-number. If not, I'll get a backup numbers here. If you have a 0. We don't have a 0, so we're gonna go with the 86. For 86, for dear Leo, let's see what we have. 86, people pleasing. Your voice is your own. Your angels understand that you seek acceptance from others, but they caution you today against pleasing everyone. Not only is this impossible, but you are also losing your own voice in your attempts. Lie in meditation with your hands on your throat chakra. Repeat this mantra. My voice is my own. My voice is strong. Interesting. I don't know what I quite get from that. Possibly just not people pleasing. This person that has like this piercing targeted gaze on you. This piercing target on you. I see like a target on you. We're going to go ahead and ask our pendulum. For our dear Leos, pause the video if you need to. Come back and ask a yes or no question. So for our dear Leos, yes or no? Okay, we're going into a no. So with that concludes our reading for our dear Leos. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Come visit me at thehouseoftarot.etsy.com. Look out for future readings for the month of November. We're going to have pick a card readings as well as possibly a night in with your tarot reader, which is me. And look out for our next month's reading for our end of year reading. And with that, I leave you guys. Bye-bye.